Hey everyone, Lauren here, and we're using the October kits. And can you believe that it's October? This is wild. Anyway, I have decided I wanted to put the photos in a photo strip and they're just vertically above each other. Just a little 3 series of photos of my son at Bunnings selecting some wood to make his own table. And I just put it on the white cardstock and then have matted it with some of that beautiful blue pattern paper that we got in the kit. And then I'm just having a play with the colours. There's quite a few, like the collection is just perfect. The choices that Steph has made, of course, just brilliantly go together, and I'm loving the tone of the pattern paper. So I just rip a few so that we can get them on the page and layer them up and look at their beautiful colours and patterns as part of the layout. I haven't glued them down yet because I'm just still having a play. I really thought that it would look nicer with the layers down the bottom, and it would, but not with the photo strip this way. So I've decided to see what else could work, and I'm having a play here. I really like that if I made that rest of that page yellow, but I don't do that. In the moment I was thinking, nope, that's not what I want. Instead, I just add some of the yellow into the ripped ripped pieces, and have it just like this. So, I'm going to get stuck into using double-sided tape to stick all this down and layer it. They do change a little once I put them down, so of course that's the beauty of putting it down like this, other than, you know, some people like to just lift it a little bit and put some tape under, but I like to do it this way so I can get some tape everywhere, and then also it's a bit fun to find out what actually happens when you put the layers together. So on we go with the pattern paper and chucking that yellow. I've already said that I really like it, but I really like these pattern paper. I think I need, another 5 of each of these pages. That would be lovely. Now, I prefer it more with the layers down the bottom like this, and I'm considering using the photo strip this way. But first, I'm just going to have a hack at this packet of thickers. So, I'm just cutting the pieces out so that they can be moved around and I can position them to where I want on the layout. Choosing out things that go with the colour, words and phrases that go with the photos, and just having a play this way. So I do end up getting a few out, and in fact I really love this packet of thickers, and it's used a lot in October products, in the October layouts that I've created. So it's about here that I I'm having a little play with these flowers. I cut the flowers in half, and that way I can match them to a little cluster up the top as well as down the bottom. And I'm really liking the look of that little balance with that cluster up the top and that little title. So that's really good. I'm liking that. And then there's a cluster of flowers here that I'm going to build on. I thought that the photos were like a little bit jarring, so I grabbed out 3 other photos just to have a play with if I tuck them into the layers. So I like that better. I think it just makes it all a bit neater and collected, rather than the photo strip seemed a bit disjointed and just hanging about on top and had no connection to the layers. So I do cut down the photos from the photo strip, and I go back after having a little play here. Before I stick them down, I do cut it to make sure I've got that blue cardstock around the edges that are showing. I've stuck them down, and then I'm working on sticking those flowers and that love heart, and then the flowers and the title up the top. And I'm just going to finish it off with some other journaling. So let's have not journaling, sorry, I do add journaling, but some other embellishments. Sorry, wasn't thinking the dishwasher made a gurgling noise and I was distracted. So just simply, I really love cutting flowers in half and using them in a few spots, especially tucked in or like this, coming off the edge of the layout. And I also really like these little circle pieces with hearts in them. They're very cute. And this story is just going to nestle in and cover that corner that was a little bit jarring and sticking out more than necessary. So I'm going to add a label. So that's going to go up with the words of the story. Just makes a lot of sense, right? And I'm just going to journal about what's happening, that after Poppy took him to Bunnings and showed him how to select wood, he then confidently went and purchased wood to make his own table. So that's the story. And then I'm going to add another journaling spot down here and just summarize it, summarize or add to it, and just finish off that story. So I am going to have a little bit more of a play with whatever thickers and pieces that I've got from the thicker set. I have a little bit of a play with moving things around. I'm lifting the layout up so I can see it front on in its full capacity rather than at the angle from where you're sitting at the table. It can be a little bit misleading. I'm going to use this banner piece. I do cut off the left side and make it look like it's tucked in, and then the wave of the banner just goes across to the right of the page just really smoothly and like it was just made for this area of the layout. I do come in with some other phrases. I add another phrase up here and I'm just moving the hearts to accommodate that, and then I do go find the rest of those little hearts that are in circles from the thicker sheet and finish off the layout with them. You can see here, I'm just making sure the colours are evenly spread out, that they're not on top of each other so that they do go missing. And I had a little bit of overlap and needed to cut it down, and here's the finished product. So hopefully you've enjoyed the layout today, and hopefully you're getting some creative time. Have a good day, guys.